Biden admits prices are too high for too many things, but points the blame away from himself. That's what I got for you today, so let's waste no time. Let's get into this. Biden from the get-go, from candidate Biden when he was running for president, said that he would take the blame for anything and everything that goes wrong with his administration. But yet, 3 years into his administration, he blames everyone else but himself. And if you have been awake these past 3 years, and have listened to him, you would know this. The man can do no wrong, according to himself. But when a man who has spent his adult life getting a government check starts telling Americans how they should run their businesses, the country should take it for what it's worth. Well, that's exactly what President Joe Biden was doing Monday when he used a White House address to grudgingly admit the inflation that's ravaging American consumers, and then quickly place the blame where it doesn't belong. If it's not Trump he's blaming Putin, or he's blaming somebody else. He's always the Republicans. He's blaming everybody but himself or the Democrats. It has nothing to do with his overspending or anything like that. In a speech, which introduced yet another government measure to control the economy, this is one laughable titled, The White House Council on Supply Chain Reliance. This man screwed the supply chain up so bad, can't get it under control again. Biden as much as said the prices Americans are paying for goods and services are too high. But he had only one culprit in mind. The one that Democrats turn to whenever they need a whipping boy. Let me be clear. This some bitch has never been clear the whole time he's been in office. And I hate hearing it from KJP and all of them. Let me be clear. To any corporation that has not brought their prices back down, even as inflation has come down, which it has not, even as supply chains have been rebuilt, which they have not, it's time to stop the price gouge, giving American consumers a break, the president said. Each one of those things are a lie. And of course he's not going to blame himself or the Democrats for their overspending with the Inflation Reduction Act, with the Infrastructure Act, with everything that they've done. All they do is spend, spend, spend. Now, here's a chart that'll show you the inflation rate from when Trump was in office in, let's say, go back to 2018, 1.9. 2019 went up a little bit, 2.3. 2020, 1.4. 2021 now when Joe Biden gets into office. Okay, we'll blame a little bit of this on COVID, but even when he took office, and he wants to blame Trump on inflation being high, when he took over, which you can see, it is not 7%, 6%, 3.2%. Still way above what Trump had when he was in office. So I'm sick and tired of sitting there hearing the blame on everything else. Now I'm going to have a couple videos here, a little compilation I put together for you to hear him blame everybody else but himself. Listen to this.
Tonight, nearly 2 years after the deadly and disastrous American withdrawal from Afghanistan, those stunning images of Afghans desperately chasing U.S. planes and the airport terror attack, which killed 13 U.S. service members, the Biden administration releasing its after-action review, trying to pin much of the blame on former President Trump, who had left office 8 months earlier, including citing sharp drawdowns of U.S. troops.
It is also undeniable that decisions made and the lack of planning done by the previous administration significantly limited options available to him.
Get onto the indictment in just a moment, but I see news just breaking that the Biden administration has determined that the botched withdrawal from Afghanistan was actually Trump's fault too, despite the general in charge at the time, who I've had on this show a number of times, Frank McKenzie, saying that he told Biden personally that his plan was doomed to fail and Biden ignored him.
Absolutely. I mean, they're going to do everything that they can to blame Trump. I mean, every mistake that the Biden administration makes, they're looking to blame President Trump because they know that they have blood on their hands. I mean, Americans died behind their reckless withdrawal from Afghanistan.
What it allowed us to do is actually hire about 25,000 more, bring on CBP agents, and really do something that was historic that we hadn't seen. And so a broken system, it's been broken for the past couple of decades. The last administration certainly gutted the immigration system for 4 years. That's what they did. And you had Speaker McCarthy and the Republicans in Congress who continuously take steps to undermine what is currently happening, trying to undermine getting border security.
Now you see what I'm talking about. If it's not Trump, It's the Republicans. It's not Republicans. It's Putin price hike. Putin's fault that Biden canceled the XL pipeline day one, stopped all the gas drilling, pulled all the permits, sold all of our reserves, or most of the reserves, oil reserves that we had, to China, bringing our prices up, signing all these bills that cost trillions of dollars, raising the deficit up trillions of dollars, causing inflation to go up, and his piss-poor economists raising interest rates. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And then they wanted to sit there and get on live TV and say that everything's better. Prices have gone down. No, they haven't. Food is still up 20% as of Thanksgiving here just not long ago. And the prices of fuel have went down a tad because he made them go up to $5 a gallon. And right now, near where I live, we're paying $3.69, I think it is. And some other people said they were doing a little lower than that. But prices have not come down. Everything's going up. The feds keep saying that they're still going to raise interest rates again, but, and they take it as people are buying stuff. Okay, they want people not to buy stuff. They need people laid off. They need to crush the economy to bring inflation down. This is their stupid, idiotic thinking in the Biden administration. And if any of you stupid-ass liberals want to try to challenge this, go look it up. I've looked it up. I've done my research. Look it up yourself. It's a fact. This Biden administration is the most worthless administration this country has ever seen. Biden will go down in history as the worst president this country has ever had. Let me know what you guys think. Has Biden been the worst president this country's ever seen? Share my videos. Get them out there. KJP needs to get off the stand. She's a lying hack that's worse than Peppermint Patty. At least Peppermint Patty was a good liar. KJP is a piss-poor liar and lies to your face like you're an idiot. But let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Follow me on Rumble at ChazU, C-H-A-S-U. And I'm going to keep an eye on this because every day it's a new adventure with this Biden administration. As soon as I get some more information on this story or any others, I'll get them out to you. In the meantime, this has been The Talking Point with the Country Conservative. I'm Charlie, and I'll see you next time.